Check. Check, 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 check. Real quick. Run in here. And let's sit down. Look at that birdie. So, first off, is it loud enough? As in the music? Let me first get a few things set up. Oh yeah, I also tried jumping into... Wait, hold on. Let me try to go back in. Reverse 1999. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was 1 hour. Wait, does that mean... Is the current banner over? Okay, there's two things I want to check. What is the current banner? Ooh, it is a different banner. I want this character. Melania? And Druvis? Is there a new part of the story? No, 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 no. But the entire game. I didn't want to start the story. Okay, so it's not officially part of the story. I'll think about it. I'll see how much time I've got today. I do have to spend some cellular power. Guess let's do it just for money. Okay. Aside from that, I've got my Atelier Ryza videos uploading. And for today, I am reading Jeremiah 6 to 15. I also kind of want to... This indicator at the bottom of my OBS saying that I'm online. I don't want to make it like... Maybe make like a Yeah, whatever. I kind of want to have it as like a big indicator on the screen. So that if something like the internet goes off, or like the connection disconnects again, I'll notice it immediately. Well, whatever. First things first for the day. We are reading chapter 6 until chapter 15 of Jeremiah. Okay. It's not short, say. After reading chapters 6 to 10, I'll make a pause, and then I'll continue from 11 to 15. Okay, let's go. The Book of Jeremiah, chapter 6. O ye children of Benjamin, gather yourselves to flee out of the midst of Jerusalem, and blow the trumpet in Tekoa, and set up a sign of fire in Beth Akedim, for the evil appeareth out of the north, and great destruction. I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman. The shepherds with their flocks shall come unto her. They shall pitch their tents against her round about. They shall feed every one in his place. Prepare ye war against her. Arise and let us go up at noon. Woe unto us, for the day goeth away, for the shadows of the evening are stretched out. Arise and let us go by night, and let us destroy her places. For thus hath the Lord of hosts said, How ye down trees, and cast a mount against Jerusalem. This is the city of to be visited. She has a holy oppression in the midst of her. As a fountain casteth out her waters, so she casteth out her wickedness. Violence and spoil is heard in her. Before me continually is grief and wounds. Be thou instructed, O Jerusalem, lest my soul depart from thee, lest I make thee desolate, a land not inhabited. Thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall thoroughly glean the remnant of Israel as a vine. Turn back thine hand as a grape gatherer into the baskets. To whom I shall I speak, and give warning, that they may hear. Behold, their ear is uncircumcised, and they cannot hearken. Behold, the word of the Lord is unto them a reproach. They have no delight in it. Therefore I am full, and the fury of the Lord. Full of the fury of the Lord. I am weary with holding in. I will pour it out upon the children abroad, and upon the assembly of young men together, for even the husband with the wife shall be taken, the aged with him that is full of days, and their houses shall be turned unto others, and with their fields and wives together, for I will stretch out my hand upon the inhabitants of the land, saith the Lord. For from the least of them even unto the greatest of them, every one is given to covetousness, and from the prophet even unto the priest, every one dealeth falsely. They have healed also the hurt of the daughter of my people, slightly saying, Peace, peace, when there is no peace. Were they ashamed when they had committed abomination? Nay, they were not at all ashamed, neither could they blush. Therefore they shall fall among them that fall. At the time that I visit them, they shall be cast down, said the Lord. Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the way, and see and ask for the old paths. Where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, We will not walk therein. Also I set watchmen over you, saying, Hearken to the sound of the trumpet. But they said, We will not hearken. Therefore hear ye nations, and know, O congregation, what is among them. Hear, O earth, behold, I will bring evil upon his people, even the fruit of their thoughts, because they have not hearkened unto my words, nor to my law, but rejected it. Not to what purpose cometh there to me incense from Sheba, and the sweet cane from far country? Your burnt offerings are not acceptable, nor your sacrifices sweet unto me. Therefore thus saith the Lord, Behold, I will lay stumbling blocks before this people, and the fathers and the sons together shall fall upon them. The neighbors and their friends shall perish. Thus saith the Lord, Behold, a people cometh from the north country, and great nations shall be raised from the sides of the earth. They shall lay hold on bow and spear, and they are cruel, and they have no mercy. Their voice roareth like the sea, and they ride upon horses, set in array as men of war against thee, O daughter of Zion. We have heard the fame thereof, our hands wax feeble, anguish hath taken hold of us, and pain as of a woman in travail. Go not forth into the field, nor walk by the way, for the sword of the enemy and fear is on every side. O daughter of my people, gird thee with sackcloth, and wallow thyself in ashes. Make thee mourning as for an only son, most bitter lamentation, for the spoiler shall suddenly come upon us. I have set thee for a tower and a fortress among my people, that thou mayest know and try their way. They are all grievous revolters, walking with slanders. They are brass and iron, they are all corrupters. The bellows are burned, the lead The lead is consumed of the fire. The founder melteth in vain, for the wicked are not plucked away. Reprobate silver shall men call them, because the Lord hath rejected them. Jeremiah chapter 7. The word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord, saying, Stand in the gate of the Lord's house, and proclaim there this word, and say, Hear the word of the Lord, all ye of Judah, that enter in these gates to worship the Lord. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, Amend ye ways and your doings, and I will cause you to dwell in this place. Trust ye not in lying words, saying, The temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord are these. For if ye thoroughly amend your ways and your doings, if ye thoroughly execute judgment between a man and his neighbor, if ye oppress not the stranger, fatherless, and the widow, and shed not innocent blood in this place, neither walk after these other gods to your hurt, then will I cause you to dwell in this place, and in the land that I gave to your fathers, forever and ever. Behold, ye trust in lying words and cannot profit. Will ye steal, murder, and commit adultery, and swear falsely, and burn incense unto Baal, and walk after the other gods whom ye know not? And come and stand before me in this house which is called by my name, and say, We are delivered to do all these abominations. Is this house which is called by my name become a den of robbers in your eyes? Behold, even I have seen it, saith the Lord. But go ye now unto my place which was in Shiloh, where I set my name at the first, and see what I did to it for the wickedness of my people. And now because ye have done all these works, saith the Lord, and I spake unto you, rising up early and speaking, but ye heard not, and I called you, but you answered not. Therefore will I do unto this house, which is called by my name, wherein ye trust, and unto the place which I gave to you, and to your fathers, so I have done to Shiloh. And I will cast you out of my sight, as I have cast out all your brethren, even the whole seed of Ephraim. Therefore pray not thou for this people, neither lift up cry nor prayer for them, neither make intercession to me, for I will not hear thee. Seest thou not, what they do in the cities of Judah, and in the streets of Jerusalem? The children gather wood, and the fathers kindle the fire, and the women knead their dough, to make cakes to the Queen of Heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto their gods, that they may provoke me not to anger. Do they provoke me to anger? Said the Lord. Do they not provoke themselves to the confusion of their own faces? Therefore thus saith the Lord God, Behold, mine anger and my fury shall be poured out upon this place, upon my man and upon beast, and upon the trees of the field, and upon the fruit of the ground, and it shall burn, and shall not be quenched. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, Put your burnt offerings unto your sacrifices, and eat flesh. For I spake not unto your fathers, nor commanded them in the day that I brought them out of the land of Egypt, concerning burnt offerings or sacrifices. But this thing commanded I them, saying, Obey my voice, and I will be your God. And ye shall be my people, and walk ye in all the ways that I have commanded you, that it may be well unto you. But they hearkened not, nor inclined their ear, but walked in the counsels and in the imaginations of their evil hearts, and went backward and not forward. Since the day that your fathers came forth out of the land of Egypt unto this day, I have even sent unto you all my servants, the prophets daily, rising up early and sending them. Yet they hearkened not unto me, nor inclined their ear, but hearkened their necks. They did worse than their fathers. Therefore thou shalt speak all these words unto them, but they will not hearken to thee. Thou shalt also call unto them, but they will not answer thee. But thou shalt say unto them, This is a nation that obeyeth not the voice of the Lord their God, nor receiveth correction. Truth is perished, and is cut off from their mouth. Cut off thine hair, O Jerusalem, and cast it away, and take up a lamentation on high places. For the Lord hath rejected and forsaken the generation of his wrath. For the children of Judah have done evil in my sight, saith the Lord. They have set their abominations in the house which is called by my name, to pollute it. And they have built the high places of Tophet, which is in the valley of the son of Hinnom, to burn their sons and their daughters in the fire, which I commanded them not, neither came it into my heart. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that it shall no more be called Tophet, nor the valley of the son of Hinnom, but the valley of slaughter, for they shall bury in Tophet till there be no place. And the carcasses of the people shall be meat for the fowls of the heaven, and for the beasts of the earth, and none shall fray them away. Then will I cause to cease from the cities of Judah, and from the streets of Jerusalem, the voice of mirth, and the voice of gladness, and the voice of the bridegroom, and the voice of the bride, for the land shall be desolate. The book of the prophet Jeremiah, chapter 8. At that time, saith the Lord, they shall bring out the bones of the kings of Judah, and the bones of his princes, and the bones of priests, and the bones of the prophets, and the bones of the inhabitants of the Jerusalem, out of their graves, and they shall spread them before the sun, and the moon, and all the host of heaven, whom they have loved, and whom they have served, and after whom they have walked, and whom they have sought, and whom they have worshipped. They shall not be gathered nor be buried. They shall be for dung upon the face of the earth. And death shall be chosen rather than life by the residue of them that remain of this evil family, which remain in all their places, whither I have driven them, saith the Lord of hosts. Moreover, thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith the Lord, shall they fall and not rise? Shall he turn away and not return? Why then is this people of Jerusalem slidden back by the perpetual backsliding? They hold fast deceit, they refuse to return. I hearkened and heard, but they spake not aright. No man repented him of his wickedness, saying, What have I done? Every one turned to his course, as the horse rusheth into the battle. Yet the stork in the heaven knoweth her appointed times, and the turtle and the crane and the swallow observe the time of their coming. But my people know not the judgment of the Lord. How do ye say, we are wise, and the law of the Lord is with us? Lo, certainly in vain made he it. The pen of the scribes is in vain. The wise men are ashamed, they are dismayed and taken. Lo, they have rejected the word of the Lord, and what wisdom is in them? Therefore will I give their wives unto the others, and their fields to them that shall inherit them. For every one from the least even unto the greatest is given to covetousness. For the prophet even unto the priest every one dealeth falsely. For they have healed the hurt of the daughter of my people, slightly saying, Peace, peace, when there is no peace. Were they ashamed when they had committed abomination? Nay, they were not at all ashamed, neither could they blush, therefore shall they fall among them that fall. In the time of their visitation they shall be cast down, saith the Lord. I will surely consume them, saith the Lord. There shall be no grapes in the vine, nor figs on the fig tree, and the leaf shall fade, and the things that I have given them shall pass away from them. Why do we sit still? Assemble yourselves, and let us enter into the defenced cities, and let us be silent there, for the Lord our God hath put up us to silence, and given us water of gall to drink, because we have sinned against the Lord. We looked for peace, but no good came, and for a time of health, and behold trouble. The snorting of his horses was heard from Dan, and the whole land trembled at the sound of the neighing of his strong ones, for they are come and have devoured the land, and all that is in it, the city and those that dwell therein. For behold, I will send serpents, cockatrices, among you, which will not be charmed, and they shall bite you, saith the Lord. When I would comfort myself against sorrow, my heart is faint in me. Behold the voice of the cry of the daughter of my people. Because of them that dwell in a far country. Is not the Lord in Zion? Is not her king in her? Why have they provoked me to anger with their graven images, and with strange vanities? The harvest is past, the summer is ended, and we are not saved. For the hurt of the daughter of my people am I hurt. I am black. Astonishment hath taken hold of me. Is there no balm in Gilead? Is there no physician here? Why then is not the health of the daughter of my people recovered? The book of the prophet Jeremiah, chapter 9. Oh, that my head were waters and my eyes a fountain of tears, that I might weep day and night for the slain of the daughter of my people. Oh, that I had in the wilderness a lodging place of wayfaring men, that I might have my people and go from them, for they be all adulterers, an assembly of treacherous men, and they bend their tongues like their bow for lies, but they are not valiant for the truth upon the earth. For they proceed from evil to evil, and they know not me, saith the Lord. Take ye heed, every one of his neighbor, and trust ye not in any brother. For every brother will utterly supplant, and every neighbor will walk with slanders. And they will deceive every one his neighbor, and will not speak the truth. They have taught their tongue to speak lies, and weary themselves to commit iniquity. Thine habitation is in the midst of deceit. Through deceit they refuse to know me, saith the Lord. Therefore thus saith the Lord of hosts, Behold, I will melt them, and try them. For how shall I do for the daughter of my people? Their tongue is as an arrow shot out. It speaketh deceit. One speaketh peaceably to his neighbor with his mouth, but in his heart he layeth his weight. Shall I not visit them for those things, saith the Lord? Shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this? For the mountains will I take up a weeping and wailing, and for the habitations of the wilderness of lamentation, because they are burnt up, so that none can pass through them, neither can men hear the voice of the cattle. Both the fowl of the heavens and the beast are fled, they are gone, and I will make Jerusalem heaps of den and a den of dragons, and I will make the cities of Judah desolate, without a inhabitant. Who is the wise man that may understand this, and who is he to whom the mouth of the Lord hath spoken, that he may declare it? For that the land perisheth, and it is burnt up like a wilderness, that none passeth through. And the Lord saith, because they have forsaken my law, which I set before them, and have not obeyed my voice, neither walked therein, and have walked after the imagination of their own heart, and after Baalim, which their fathers taught them. Therefore thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, behold, I will feed them, even this people, with wormwood, and give them water of gall to drink. I will scatter them also among the heathen, whom neither they nor their fathers have known, and I will send a sword after them, till I have consumed them. Thus said the Lord of hosts, consider ye, and call for the mourning of women, that they may come, and send for cunning women, that they may come, and let them make haste, and take up a wailing for us, that our eyes may run down with tears, and our eyelids gush out with waters. For a voice of wailing is heard out of Zion. How are we spoiled? We are greatly confounded, because we have forsaken the land, because our dwellings have cast us out. Yet hear the word of the Lord, O ye women, and let your ear receive the word of his mouth. And teach your daughters wailing, and every one her neighbor lamentation. For death is come upon our windows, and is entered into our palaces, to cut off the children from without, and the young men from the streets. Speak thus, said the Lord, even the carcasses of men shall fall as dung upon the open field, and as the handful of the harvestmen, and none shall gather them. Thus saith the Lord, let none the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches, but let him that glorieth glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me, that I am the Lord which exercises loving kindness, judgment and righteousness in the earth, for in these things I delight, saith the Lord. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will punish all them which are circumcised with the uncircumcised, Egypt and Judah and Edom, and the children of Ammon and Moab, and all that are in the utmost corners that dwell in the wilderness, for all these nations are uncircumcised, and all the house of Israel are uncircumcised in the heart. The Book of Jeremiah, chapter 10. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed as the sign of heaven. For the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, and work of the hands of the workmen with the axe. They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. They must needs be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither also is it in them to do good. For as much as there is none like unto thee, O Lord, thou art great, and thy name is great in might. Who would not fear thee, O King of nations? For to thee doth it appertain. For as much as among all the wise men of the nations, and in all their kingdoms there is none like unto thee. But they are altogether brutish and foolish. The stock is a doctrine of vanities. Silver spread into plates is brought from Tarshish, and gold from Uphaz, the work of the workmen, and of the hands of the founder. Blue and purple is their clothing, they are all the work of cunning men. But the Lord is the true God, he is the living God, and an everlasting King. At his wrath the earth shall tremble, and the nations shall not be able to abide in his indignation. Thus shall ye say unto them, the gods that have not made the heavens and the earth, even they shall perish from the earth, and from under these heavens. He hath made the earth by his power, he hath established the world by his wisdom, and hath stretched out the heavens by his discretion. When he uttereth his voice, there is a multitude of waters in the heavens, and he causeth the vapors to ascend from the ends of the earth. He maketh night lightnings with rain, and bringeth forth the wind out of his treasuries. Every man is brutish in his knowledge, and every founder is confounded by the graven image, for his molten image is falsehood, and there is no breath in them. They are vanity and the work of errors. In the time of their visitation they shall perish. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. Gather up thy wares out of the land, O inhabitant of the fortress. For thus saith the Lord, Behold, I will sling out the inhabitants of the land at this once, and I will distress them that they may find it so. Woe is me for my hurt! My wound is grievous, but I said, Truly this is a grief, I must bear it. My tabernacle is spoiled, and all my cords are broken. My children are gone forth of me, and there is none to stretch forth my tent any more, and to set my curtains, for the pastors are become brutish, and have not sought the Lord. Therefore they shall not prosper, and all their flocks shall be scattered. Behold, the noise of the bruit is come, and the great commotion out of the north country to make the cities of Judah desolate, in the den of dragons. O Lord, know that the way of man is not in himself. It is not in man that walketh to direct his steps. O Lord, correct me, but with judgment, not in thine anger, lest thou bring me to nothing. Pour out thy fury upon the heathen, and know thee not, and upon the families that call not on thy name, for they have eaten up Jacob, and devoured him, and consumed him, and have made his habitation desolate. That is the first 5 chapters for today. Okay, let me send a few messages. Ooh, got to turn on email. Okay. Double check all this. Okay. Yes. This is unimportant. Veterans Day. Unimportant. Uh, Turkey Trot. Whatever that means. Okay, I can put the keyboard over there. Okay, 5 more chapters to go. It is several pages long. let's continue. The book of the prophet Jeremiah, chapter 11. The word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord, saying, Hear ye the words of the covenant, and speak unto the men of Judah, and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and say thou unto them, Thus saith the Lord God of Israel, Cursed be the man that obeyeth not the words of the covenant, which I commanded ye fathers in the day that I brought them forth out of the land of Egypt, from the iron furnace, saying, Obey my voice, and do them according to all which I commanded you. So shall ye be my people, and I will be your God, that I may perform the oath which I have sworn unto your fathers, to give them to a land flowing with milk and honey, as it is this day. Then answered I, and said, So be it, O Lord. Then the Lord said unto me, Proclaim all these words in the cities of Judah, and in the streets of Jerusalem, saying, Hear ye the words of this covenant, and do them. For I earnestly protested unto your fathers in the day that I brought them up out of the land of Egypt, even unto this day, rising early and protesting, saying, Obey my voice. Yet they obeyed not, nor inclined their ear, but walked every one in the imagination of their evil heart. Therefore I will bring upon them all the words of the covenant, commanded them to do, which I commanded them to do, but they did them not. And the Lord said unto me, A conspiracy is found among the men of Judah, and among the inhabitants of Jerusalem. They are turned back to the iniquities of the forefathers, which refused to hear my words, and they went after their gods to serve them. The house of Israel and the house of Judah have broken my covenant which I have made with their fathers. Therefore thus said the Lord, Behold, I will bring evil upon them, which they shall not be able to escape. And though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them. Then shall the cities of Judah and inhabitants of Jerusalem go, and cry unto the gods unto whom they offer incense. But they shall not save them at all in the time of their trouble. For according to the number of thy cities were thy gods, O Judah, and according to the number of the streets of Jerusalem have ye set up altars to that shameful thing, even altars to the burnt incense unto Baal. Therefore pray not thou for this people, neither lift up a cry of prayer for them, for I will not hear them in the time that they cry unto me for their trouble. What hath my beloved to do in mine house, seeing she hath wrought lewdness with many, and the holy flesh is passed from thee? Then when thou doest evil, then thou rejoiceth. The Lord called thy name, and a green olive tree, fair and of goodly fruit, with the noise of great tumult he hath kindled fire upon it, and the branches of it are broken. For the Lord of hosts that planted thee hath pronounced evil against thee, for the evil of the house of Israel and of the house of Judah, which they have done against themselves, to provoke me to anger in offering incense unto Baal. And the Lord hath given me knowledge of it, and I know it, that thou suitest me their doings. But I was like a lamb or an ox that is brought to the slaughter, and I knew not that they had devised devices against me, saying, Let us destroy the tree with the fruit thereof, and let us cut him off from the land of the living, that this name may be no more remembered. But, O Lord of hosts, that judgest righteously, that triest the reins and the heart, let me see the vengeance on them, for unto thee have I revealed my cause. Therefore thus saith the Lord of the man of Anathoth, that seek thy life, saying, Prophesy not in the name of the Lord, that thou die not by our hand. Therefore thus saith the Lord of our hosts, Behold, I will punish them, that young men shall die by the sword, their sons and their daughters shall die by famine, and there shall be no remnant of them, for I will bring evil upon the men of Anathoth, even the years of their visitation. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 12. Righteous art thou, O Lord, when I plead with thee. Let me talk with thee of thy judgments. Wherefore doth the way of the wicked prosper? Wherefore are all they happy that deal very treacherously. Thou hast planted them, yea, they have taken root. They grow, yea, they bring forth fruit. Thou art near in their mouth and far from their reins. But thou, O Lord, knowest me, thou hast seen me, and tried mine heart toward thee. But them, pull them out like sheep for the slaughter, and prepare them for the day of slaughter. How long shall the land mourn, and the herbs of their field wither? For the wickedness of them that dwell therein. The beasts are consumed, and the birds, because they said, He shall not see our last end. If thou hast run with the footmen, and they have wearied thee, then how canst thou contend with horses? And if in the land of peace wherein thou trustest, they wearied thee, then how wilt thou do in the swelling of Jordan? For even thy brethren and the house of thy father, even they have dealt treacherously with thee. Yea, they have called a multitude after thee. Believe them not, though they speak fair words unto thee. I have forsaken my house, I have left mine heritage, I have given dearly beloved of my soul unto the hands of her enemies. Mine heritage is unto me as a lion in the forest. It crieth out against me, therefore have I hated it. Mine heritage is unto me as a speckled bird. The birds round about are against her. Come ye, assemble all the beasts of the field. Come to devour. Many pastors have destroyed my vineyard. They have trodden my portion underfoot. They have made my pleasant portion a desolate wilderness. They have made it desolate, and being a desolate, it mourneth unto me. The whole land is made desolate, because no man lieth to heart. The spoilers are come upon all high places through the wilderness, for the sword of the Lord shall devour from the one end of the land even to the other end of the land. No flesh shall have peace. They have sown wheat, but shall reap thorns. They have put themselves to pain, but shall not profit, and they shall be ashamed of your revenues because of the fierce anger of the Lord. Thus saith the Lord against all mine evil neighbors that touch the inheritance which I have caused my people Israel to inherit. Behold, I will pluck them out of their land, and pluck out of the house of Judah from among them. And it shall come to pass after that I have plucked them, and out I will return and have compassion on them, and will bring them again, every man to his heritage and every man to his land. And it shall come to pass, if they will diligently learn the ways of my people, to swear by my name, the Lord liveth, as they taught my people, to swear by Baal, then shall they be built in the midst of my people. But if they will not obey, I will utterly pluck up, and destroy that nation, saith the Lord. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 13. Thus said the Lord unto me, Go and get thee a linen girdle, and put it upon thy loins, and put it not in water. So I get a girdle according to the word of the Lord, and put it on my loins. And the word of the Lord came unto me the second time, saying, Take the girdle that thou hast gotten, which is upon thy loins, and arise and go to Euphrates, and hide it there in a hole of the rock. So I went and hid it by Euphrates, as the Lord commanded me. And it came to pass after many days that the Lord said unto me, Arise, go to Euphrates, and take the girdle from thence, which I commanded thee to hide there. Then I went to Euphrates, and digged, and took the girdle from the place where I had hid it. And behold, the girdle was marred. It was profitable for nothing. Then the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Thus saith the Lord, After this manner will I mar the pride of Judah, and the great pride of Jerusalem, the evil people, which refuse to hear my words, which walk in the imagination of their heart, and walk after other gods, to serve them and to worship them, shall even be as this girdle, which is good for nothing. For as the girdle cleaveth to the loins of a man, so have I caused to cleave unto me the whole house of Israel. And the whole house of Judah, saith the Lord, that they might be unto me for a people, and for a name, and for praise, and for glory, but they will not hear. Therefore thou shalt speak unto them this word. Thus saith the Lord God of Israel, every bottle shall be filled with wine, and they shall say unto thee, do we not certainly know that every bottle should be filled with wine? Then shalt thou say unto them, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will fill all the inhabitants of this land, even the kings that sit upon David's throne, and the priests and the prophets, and all the inhabitants of Jerusalem, with drunkenness, and I will dash them one against another, even the fathers and the sons together, said the Lord. I will not pity nor spare nor have mercy, but destroy them. Hear ye and give ear. Be not proud, for the Lord hath spoken. Give glory to the Lord your God, before he cause darkness, and before your feet stumble upon the dark mountains. And while ye look for light, he turn it into the shadow of death, and make it gross darkness. But if ye will not hear it, my soul shall weep in secret places for your pride, and mine eyes shall weep sore, and run down with tears, because the Lord's flock is carried away captive. Say unto the king and to the queen, humble yourselves, sit down, for your principalities shall come down, even the crown of your glory. The cities of the south shall be shut up, and none shall open them. Judah shall be carried away captive, all of it. It shall be wholly carried away captive. Lift up your eyes and behold them that come from the north. There is the flock that was given thee, thy beautiful flock. That what wilt thou say when he shall punish thee? For thou hast caught them to be captains, and as chief over thee. Shall not sorrow take thee as a woman in travail? And if thou say in thine heart, wherefore come these things upon me? For the greatness of thine iniquity are thy skirts discovered, and thy heels made bare. Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also be good, that are accustomed to do evil. Therefore will I scatter them as the stubble that passeth away by the wind of the wilderness. This is thy lot, the portion of thy measures from me, saith the Lord, because thou hast forgotten me, and trusted in falsehood. Therefore will I discover thy skirts upon thy face, that thy shame may appear. I have seen thine adulteries and thy neighings, the lewdness of thy whoredom, and thine abominations on the hills of the fields. Woe unto thee, O Jerusalem! Wilt thou not be made clean? When shall it once be? The book of Jeremiah, chapter 14. The word of the Lord that came to Jeremiah concerning the dearth. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up. And their nobles have sent their little ones to the waters. They come to the pits, and found no water. They returned with their vessels empty. They are ashamed and confounded, and covered their heads, because the ground is chapped. For there was no rain in the earth. The plowmen are ashamed, and they covered their heads. Yea, the hind also calved in the field, and forsook it, because there was no grass. And the wild asses did stand in the high places. They snuffed up the wind like dragons. Their eyes did fail, because there was no grass. O Lord, though our iniquities testify against us, do thou it for thy name's sake. For our backslidings are many. We have sinned against thee. O the hope of Israel, and the Savior thereof in time of trouble. Why shouldest thou be as a stranger in the land, and as a wayfaring man that turneth aside to tarry for a night? Why shouldest thou be as a man astonished, and a mighty man that cannot save? Yet thou, O Lord, art in the midst of us, and we are called by thy name. Leave us not. Thus saith the Lord unto this people, thus have they loved to wander. They have not refrained their feet. Therefore the Lord doth not accept them. He will not remember their iniquity and visit their sins. Then said the Lord unto me, pray not for this people, for their good. When they feast, I will not hear their cry, and when they offer burnt offerings and an oblation, I will not accept them. But I will consume them by the sword, and by the famine, and by the pestilence. Then said I, O Lord God, behold, the prophets they say unto them, Ye shall not see the sword, neither shall ye have famine, but I will give you assured peace in this place. Then the Lord said unto me, The prophet's prophecy lies in my name. I sent them not, neither have I commanded them, neither spake unto them. They prophesy unto you a false vision of divination, and a thing of naught, and the deceit of their heart. Therefore said the Lord concerning the prophets that prophesy in my name, and I sent them not, yet they say, Sword and famine shall not be in this land. By sword and famine shall those prophets be consumed, and the people to whom they prophesy shall be cast out of the streets of Jerusalem, because of the famine and the sword, and they shall have none to bury them, their wives, nor their sons, nor their daughters, for I will pour their wickedness upon them. Therefore thou shalt say this word unto them, Let mine eyes run down with tears night and day, and let them not cease, for the virgin daughter of my people is broken with a great breach, with a very grievous blow. If I go forth into the field, then behold the slain with the sword, and if I enter into the city, then behold them that are sick with famine. Yet both the prophet and the priest go about into the land that they know not. Hast thou utterly rejected Judah? Hath thy soul loathed Zion? Why hast thou smitten us, and there is no healing for us? We looked for peace, and there is no good, and for the time of healing, and behold trouble. We acknowledge, O Lord, our wickedness, and the iniquity of our fathers, for we have sinned against thee. Do not adore us, for thy name's sake. Do not disgrace the throne of thy glory. Remember, break not thy covenant with us. Are there any among the vanities of the Gentiles that can cause rain, or can the heavens give showers? Art not thou he, O Lord our God? Therefore we will wait upon thee, for thou hast made all these things. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 15. Then said the Lord unto me, Though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people. Cast them out of my sight, and let them go forth. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, Whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, Thus saith the Lord, Such as are for death, to death, and such are for the sword, to the sword, and such are for the famine, to the famine, and such are for the captivity to the captivity. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds with the sword, said the Lord, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of the heaven, and the beasts of the earth, and to devour and destroy. And I will cause them to be removed into all kingdoms of the earth, because Manasseh the son of Hezekiah, king of Judah, for that which he did in Jerusalem. For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem? Or who shall bemoan thee? Or who shall go aside to ask how thou doest? Thou hast forsaken me, said the Lord. Thou art gone backward. Therefore will I stretch out my hand against thee, and destroy thee. I am weary with repenting, and I will fan them with a fan in the gates of the land. I will bereave them of children. I will destroy my people, since they return not from their ways. Their widows are increased to me above the sand of the seas. I have brought upon them against the mother of the young men a spoiler at noonday. I have caused him to fall upon it suddenly, and terrors upon the city. She that hath borne 7 languisheth. She hath given up the ghost. Her son is gone down while it was yet day. She hath been ashamed, and her confounded. And the residue of them will I deliver to the sword before their enemies, said the Lord. Woe is me, my mother, that thou hast borne me a man of strife, and a man of contention. To the whole earth I have neither lent an usury, nor men have lent to me an usury. Yet every one of them doth curse me. The Lord said, Verily it shall be well with the remnant. Verily I will cause the enemy to entreat thee well in the time of evil, and in the time of affliction. Shall iron break the northern iron, and the steel? Thy substance and thy treasures will I give to the spoil without price, and that for all thy sins, even all thy borders. And I will make thee to pass with thine enemies into a land which thou knowest not. For a fire is kindled mine anger, which shall burn upon you. O Lord, thou knowest, remember me and visit me, and revenge me of my persecutors. Take me not away in thy long suffering. Know that for thy sake I have suffered rebuke. Thy words were found, and I did eat them. And thy word was unto me the joy and rejoicing of my heart. For I am called by thy name, O Lord of God of hosts. I sat not in the assembly of the mockers, nor rejoiced. I sat alone because of thy hand, for thou hast filled me with indignation. Why is my pain perpetual, and my wound incurable, which refuseth to be healed? Wilt thou be altogether unto me as a liar, and as a waters that fail? Therefore thus saith the Lord, if thou return, then will I bring thee again, and thou shalt stand before me. And if thou take forth the precious from the vial, thou shalt be as my mouth. Let them return unto thee, but return not thou unto them. And I will make thee unto his people a fenced brazen wall, and they shall fight against thee, but they shall not prevail against thee. For I am thee to save thee, and to deliver thee, saith the Lord. And I will deliver thee out of the hand of the wicked, and I will redeem thee out of the hand of the terrible. That's the end of chapter 15 of Jeremiah, and the end of me reading Jeremiah for today. Tomorrow will be chapters 16 to 25, which seems just as lengthy as today's. Yep. I've got the time tomorrow. Okay. Real quick. Okay. Uh... I'll do a 30-second ad. Just to keep that number up. Let's switch over to Final Fantasy. So, switch to the Final Fantasy screen. There we go. You can turn this up a bit. So today, in the morning right now, I'm actually just gonna do the dailies. There are in fact several games that I want to play today. Obviously starting off with Final Fantasy. So for these things, it is going to be very, very specifically only the dailies. And that includes Genshin Impact. So for today, I only want to, not for today. For right now, for this morning stream, I'm going to keep it extra short. Only do the dailies. In all 3 games. Once I'm done that, I'll end off the stream. Then, I want to follow it up with Atelier Ryza. Because there's just a little bit left over to finish off an Atelier Ryza. So I want to get back to that game and finish everything off. Like, theoretically, I could have finished everything off yesterday, but then I would have had to not sleep for like 2 hours. Because then I'm imagining to take care of everything, it's going to take like around 2 hours. That doesn't include the Weasel. $180. Where's my little list? I've got company houseplants. Yep, sell these. I'm not gonna take care of that yet. Don't care about it. Maybe I could... I guess not. I was thinking of maybe just leaving the treasure to tomorrow. But right now, just grabbing it. Although, you know what? Why not? Keep today a bit shorter because there's a lot on my plate today. Or more like I'm placing a lot of things on my plate. So the thing is, after the morning stream, obviously there's Atelier Ryza, which I'm hoping to just completely finish off. Final little things to do. And hopefully that's done by like 2 o'clock, I guess, or 3 o'clock. Hopefully I'll be done that by then. Then there is a new event thing that came out for Reverse 1999. So I could also go back to Reverse 1999 and do the event, as well as the fact that I wanted to like do a full dissection of that extra content stuff. Fully clean up the entire Reverse 1999, so I'm ready to wait for the next big update. I think it's a good moment to do that, simply because the event is out right now. So after the morning stream, Atelier Ryza, Reverse 1999, it's already 3 streams, and if I still have time by the end, potentially go back and do Genshin. Maybe even delve into side quests. I don't have work tomorrow, so I could not sleep. Some may ask, when do I do work if I'm streaming all day? Well, it's called multitasking and having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screens in front of me. And 3 keyboards. In fact, I had this like stupid idea. I guess you could call it stupid. Although for the video games, it probably is less stupid. But for my idea was about anime and how I'm behind on anime and need to catch up. So I started thinking, what if I, like at one point I already did, just to catch up with anime, start watching it in like 2.0 speed. But I was also considering, what if I watch it in 2.0 speed, but also watch like 3 animes at the same time? Maybe I could do that with like less interesting anime. But if I am to go back to watching anime, it would probably be while I'm streaming. Or working. Unless it's a really good anime where I can sit down and dedicate some time to it. But things like Detective Conan, I could probably even like pair it together with like several other animes. Actions, ventures. Ooh, actions. It says 19 minutes left. I'm gonna disable that. And reset the new ones. Squad is good. I can leave island behind. Let's go to Cactopot. And that should be it. I should be good for the day. I wish this energy that I've got right now in my brain could like keep up for the rest of the day. But I guess I sort of have to live life in waves of falling asleep, waking up, falling asleep, waking up. Why can't I be like a computer? It's constantly working. I'm also trying to think of, because I'm going to start uploading my morning streams the beginning of next year. That's sort of like where it falls into. It'll be sort of every morning at 6 a.m. There's a morning stream. Currently I'm on the 153. But it will be starting from the first day of the year. Although I personally really don't like that sort of 100-day lag, because I feel like people who potentially would want to watch my streams maybe in the future, if I continue this for a long time, wouldn't want to wait for 100 days just to see the latest morning stream. So maybe I could try to maybe even pair them together so that I can upload them faster. So then, at some point, get a... maybe have like a... maybe a weekly lag? Rather than a 100-day lag. No, I'm leaving that for tomorrow. So teleport back home. That should be it for today. For Final Fantasy. Till tomorrow. Let's go on to Honkai Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail. Is it? Title changed. Ouroboros. Okay, I've got a few of these to finish off. How many do I need? Next week, game is updating. Oh, I already finished 20 galaxies. I guess I could just do Caverns of Corrosion. Plus the fact that it's doubled right now. I do, though, need to clean it up a bit. Right now, it's my relics are overflowing. Here, I guess since I've got a little bit of time, extra time, let's pull up my Excel spreadsheet. And specifically take care of your relics. Come on, am I getting issues with turning on Excel? Why are there issues with turning on Excel? Come on. Task manager. What is currently running that's potentially blocking it? I guess CPU is a bit... It's not running overtime, but it's handling a fair bit of things. Specifically OBS and StarRail. Maybe I should lower down my frame rate back to 30 for the output stream. It's like, who even cares right now that my frame rate is at 60? I'll do that once I finish the stream. Because I feel like I've been seeing issues with just that fact. And I feel like I could avoid a lot of issues by just lowering down the frame rate. Come on, Excel. What's wrong? Last time when I tried fixing this, I turned off Steam. Maybe also Ultra Viewer? I mean, Team Viewer. And normally didn't cause issues for me. How's this? Is it simply because of the CPUs at a... Although no, because I've tried this yesterday, and the CPU was definitely not at 100%. We're not, it's not at 100%. We're reaching up there. Most likely, the main issue is that I'm running two browsers. Actually, could I limit this browser's CPU usage? Yes, CPU limiter. It's running much slower now, the browser. But let's see if it helps. I could also close it, I guess. For now. So very high usage of CPU is OBS, of course. Honkai, of course. And Google Chrome. Aside from that, everything else is not CPU heavy. Is this gonna let me turn on Excel? But I don't feel like that's the issue with Excel. I feel like the Excel is like hitting some sort of other issue. Come on. Why won't you turn on? There we go. Now it turned on. Okay, let's try this out. I'm gonna pull up the screen. Let's try to work with this. Jinglu. First off, headpiece. What she wants for her substats is critical damage, attack percentage, speed, and critical rate. Currently, she's got attack percentage and critical damage. If it's 3 stats or a potential of 3 stats, I might keep it. So let's go down to her set. This is trash. This is 2 sets. Not good. 1, 2, 2 sets. 1 set. 1. 1. 1. Critical damage 1. Speed 1. Break effect 1. None. Speed and critical damage, so this one has a potential of a third one. 1. 1. 1. 1. Speed. This has a potential of a third stat. Attack percentage. This has also a potential of a third stat. Crit rate, that's 1. That's 1. That's 1. That's 1. That's 1. 1. 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, none. Okay, just these three. Okay, let's see what the third stats are for all of them. Let's also actually grind up the other headpieces. Or at the very least, if it's totally, completely horrible, if it has a defense and an HP, or defense and defense, or HP and HP, destroy it. Defense, 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 defense. I'll keep that one around. Defense, 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 defense. Defense, HP. Yeah. Let me get rid of all those. We've got effect resistance. Not a good one. Okay, the other one. Defense speed. Speed. So this one, I want to probably keep. Maybe somebody else could use it. This one potentially keep. I'll break that one. Break. And break. Grind up that. Grind up that. Grind that up. Grind that up. And HP. Not a good one. Your last one to look at. If this one has a good fourth stat, then it's going to be looking good. Nope, it does not. Okay, we got nothing. After all that grinding, not a single headpiece. I want to salvage real quick. Try and salvage other headpieces. So this is critical damage, no. Break. 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 I might potentially keep this one. Break. Break. No, no. Maybe keep this one. Until I finally dissect everything. HP defense crit damage. Defense crit damage effect hit rate. Keep that one around. Break. Attack HP. Attack percentage. Yes, destroy that. Defense, attack percentage, attack. Defense, defense. Attack speed, break effect. Okay, salvage. Here, let me actually do this. Filter. First off, filter everything that's not 5-star. Next, filter everything that has defense percentage as well as where's the other defense? Oh no, this is main stat. Substat. Defense and defense percentage. It has both defense and defense percentage. Destroy it. It's completely useless. That is over 100 relics. Should be good enough. Wait, hold on. Let me also finish dissecting her. See if she has anything she might use. Okay, gloves. We've got critical rate and attack percentage. They're better gloves. Okay. There's 2 stats here. 2 stats here. 1 stat. 1 stat. HP defense, defense hit rate, defense speed, effect resistance, speed effect. Well, this has 2 stats. It has a potential of a 3rd one. HP defense break effect. Defense break effect. Defense HP. HP. HP defense. HP defense. HP effect hit rate. Okay, this is the only one that potentially might have a 3rd stat. Let's see if it does. It does not. Next. For this one, this is the body. She needs critical damage. Currently, she doesn't even have a good main stat for this one. So, literally anything that has critical damage. This has critical damage. Specifically critical damage, no crit rate. Okay, there's only one. And in fact, I'll probably use this one. Compared to her current one. I guess it just has 1 stat. Versus this one having 2 stats. Oh no, I used this one because it had 3 stats. But this one has a good main stat. I'm switching over. So we've got critical damage at the top. And the critical rate. Substat. Next. Attack percentage at the top. That is what she wants. And here she's got 2 good substats. Speed and critical damage. So attack percentage at the top. Nope. Nope. Speed. No, I need attack percentage. Attack percentage with a potential of 3 substats. Nothing works. But this can be updated to the fact that it's speed and critical damage. Yes. Next, we've got the sphere. So she wants ice damage. I do have ice damage on her at the moment. Here's more ice damage. Very bad substats. Do you have substats? Yes, you do. Attack percentage. What about this one? Let's try and see what it has. Nope. Horrible. Keep that. It's a good main stat. And it's got 1 substat, which is attack percentage. Last is the rope. Attack percentage on the top. And this one's got 1 substat. So first we're looking for attack percentage on the top. This has 2 substats. It's already much better. No. Okay. None of the other ones are good, but at the very least, this one is automatically already a keeper. It's got 2 substats and the main stat, compared to the current one, which has got the main stat and 1 substat. Although the substats aren't great. But I'll still switch it over. Let's see, we've got good main stat, and then speed and crit rate. This ultimately is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 points. 16 divided by 30. Will ultimately be 0.5333333333. So we'll say 53%. That is still a score of F. So she remains at the score of F. Let's grind this. And I'll remove that off the screen.
陛下に慈悲なす。
いいや蝶と共に散れスターレイファントム支障ない支障ない
厄介を避け償いたまえ
ほん次
泣いてよここへ。
トン月光を剣とす
陛下に慈悲なす。立ち切る。
亡者再臨
大事な。
大丈夫問題はない天使を授けん
すべてを照らさん次
泣いてよここへ。
蝶と共に散れスターレイファントム
厄介を避け償いたまえ亡者再臨
More?
立ち切る。
いいや
天使を授けん
次
泣いてよここへ。
月光を剣とす
陛下に慈悲なす。
亡者再臨
すべてを照らさん蝶と共に散れスターレイファントム
立ち切る。
大丈夫問題はない厄介を避け亡者再臨
次
泣いてよここへ。
すべてを照らさん月光を剣とす
Okay, more?
陛下に慈悲なす。
いいや
天使を授けん
蝶と共に散れスターレイファントム
厄介を避け償いたまえ亡者再臨
トン次
泣いてよここへ。立ち切る。
天使を授けん
次蝶と共に散れスターレイファントム
陛下に慈悲なす。
大丈夫問題はない厄介を避け 亡者再臨。
月光を剣とす。
泣いてよここへ。タッチキル。
蝶と共に散れ、スターレイファントム。
陛下に慈悲なし。
大丈夫、問題はない。天使を授けん。亡者再臨。
Okay.
泣いてよここへ。
厄介を避けん。
支障ない。すべてを照らさん。月光を剣とす。次、蝶と共に散れ、スターレイファントム。
亡者再臨。大丈夫、問題はない。
支障ない。
天使を授けん。厄介を避けん。亡者再臨。
タッチキル。
天使を授けん。
次、蝶と共に散れ、スターレイファントム。すべてを照らさん。月光を剣とす。
泣いてよここへ。タッチキル。
Okay. 2 more.
陛下に慈悲なし。
支障ない。
厄介を避けん。亡者再臨。天使を授けん。
次、
泣いてよここへ。
すべてを照らさん。月光を剣とす。蝶と共に散れ、スターレイファントム。
陛下に慈悲なし。タッチキル。
亡者再臨。
次、
泣いてよここへ。
厄介を避けん。償いたまえ。亡者再臨。
蝶と共に散れ、スターレイファントム。すべてを照らさん。月光を剣とす。
陛下に慈悲なし。
次、
Okay, reset 2 more. And finish this off.
内定よここへ立ち切る
蝶と共に散れスターレイファント
亡者再臨
ムいや
陛下に慈悲な
天使を授けん償いたまえ
実際ない月光を剣とす蝶と共に散れスターレイファントム
内定よここへ立ち切る
亡者再臨
次すべてを照らさん
陛下に慈悲なし
大丈夫問題はない厄介を避けん天使を授けん償いたまえ亡者再臨
内定よここへ
次いや蝶と共に散れスターレイファントム
Okay, there we go. Next, I could do the... Oh, nice. Everything's done. Just finish off these ghost stories. Should be good to go. Hello, kid. Yeah. Where do I go? Find the suspicious person. You're pretty suspicious. There we go. That should be it for the daily training. Nice. Trailblazer power used up. Passengers and pom-pom. Assignments. Reset assignments. This is done, this is done, this is done, this is done. Just swarm disaster. Once I get around to it. Let's do a quick little warp. Hope for the best. Expect that there's going to be nothing. Nope, there's nothing. It's not that I specifically want her or anything, but I'd be fine with grabbing her. Okay, next. Yeah. I want pom-pom. That's what it was. Blah blah blah. Talk to all of you. Yep, seems all good. Now pom-pom time. Talk to Branya. Report back to Pom-Pom. There we go. That should be it. Go to Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact. Make sure audio is going in the right direction. And just finish off the dailies here. Should be good to go. I'll probably then go wash the dishes and come back and do Atelier Ryza until I finally finish off Atelier Ryza. And then I'll sort of check the time based on what time it is. I will likely then do reverse 1999. And then once I'm done that, once again, based on what time it is, then I might continue Genshin Impact.
ここより弱滅の
天道ここにある
裁きの雷
剣女盤石
逃げ道はありません。はっ、そこ。よいしょ。
Ouch. He died.
さっ見切りました。無我の境地。おさわり禁止。せっはっ。この仕事は排除するべきです。せっ。
I could leave the rest of the resin later on, just because I'll likely be back to Genshin. Although, there's also a chance that I won't be back in Genshin, based on how much time everything else is going to take. So maybe I should do as much as I can. But I really want to start dissecting this game. Totally 100%. I will also say, if I can do everything for the, because I feel like I don't get everything done for the weasel. Get all the weasel stuff done. For Atelier Ryza. I kind of feel like I would. Feel like it's not complete. But if I do have it done, then I would be 100% definitively complete. Two more. I want to do this boss fight real quick. Then I want to go back to the other one. At the end when I'm done the missions.
逃げ道はありません。相関化粧。
天理チョーク。岩山八九。
裁きの雷。部外者禁止。
剣女盤石。見切りました。ここより弱滅の時。天道万象。難攻不落。
Oh, I didn't realize there's a new event thing. Wait, is there like a single... Oh, there we go. 5 days is when it unlocks. Obviously, these are complete. Done. This is done. I was trying to see if they had the vision, but it's covered up. Because she only gets the vision in her character quest. Obviously the new area to dissect. And then this event thing. I'm gonna wait until it finishes. before I dissect it. Get more commissions. Nice. And one more commission. At least the fish know. Okay. Wait. Oh, I guess because it's deeper down. Report back to Lenora. Okay, that's all the commissions then. I'll do the robot fight once more. And that should be it for the dailies. Lenorea. Not Lenora. Because this is technically... Because I kind of want to stop doing this thing that I've been doing lately. Which is making an extra long daily stream. I kind of want to keep it where my morning stream is generally short. Just 2 hours of quick rundown. Like, here's my ultimate dream of what I want this to be. When people actually watch me, that is. I wake up in the morning, and I start my stream. There's at least, I'm hoping, further, like much later down the line, a maximum of 50 people watching me. That's the literal maximum that I'm imagining. And us in the morning, I most likely maybe read the Bible, matters what the audience wants, I guess you could say. For now, it's just reading the Bible until I finish reading it. That's mostly gonna fade out or turn into more like reading very specific verses or whatever. However, I'm gonna change that up. But doing these 3 games, maybe more games, if I can fit them in. Doing these 3 games, and then sort of sitting down in Final Fantasy, and sort of chatting. Maybe even doing reacts. I don't know if people would want. I mean, there has to be people watching for reacts to work. You can't just start reacting to stuff. There's nobody watching. So, and then potentially just sitting down in Final Fantasy and just reacting to stuff. Or talking to people. Maybe reading a little bit of the Bible and discussing it with people. That's my intention for morning streams. And not to focus on anything
はありま
else
せん
in these games.
ガンオー帝君のためにやっおさよい火力全開はっせっふっよいしょボンボン爆弾
Ah,
帰りたい
裁きの雷
天理チョーク
部外者禁止
逃げ道はありません稲光
岩山八九
裁きの雷ふんてて
there we go. And then whenever I do like extra stuff for all these 3 games, like a new event came out or something, or I gotta do the weeklies or something, maybe I'd do the weeklies as part of the daily thing. But then dedicate that to a specific afternoon stream rather than doing it in the morning. And another idea I had was specifically dedicating specific days to these games. So like every Tuesday I'll be playing Final Fantasy in the evening. Every Monday I'll play Genshin Impact or something. And every Wednesday I'll play Honkai Star Rail. And then something like Thursday and Friday will be dedicated to other games. Will be dedicated to other games that I'll add in. But we'll see what happens. So potentially tonight I'll play more of this. Here, there's probably a... First off, some rewards. And there's probably a poll that I could do. Also, here's another idea that I have. The thing is, I'm expecting that currently I'm single. Obviously, I've got a lot of time on my hands. But I'm expecting later down the line, I don't know how much my work is gonna become more fully on hands or not. But I'm also expecting if I get married and I have kids and whatever, that I don't want to completely phase out streaming once that happens. I don't know how that would... We'll see how that plays out. But potentially, by that point, I might start turning my stream into more of a... Although I want to do that either way. To turn my stream into more of a programming stream rather than a gaming stream. And aside from all that, I'm hoping that... We're not hoping, but I'm expecting to go really deep into Ashes of Creation once it comes out. See what happens. For now, I'm hoping to maybe phase out too much evening streams, turn this into a typical daily grind, clean up these 3 games, start programming, and start doing stuff for Ashes before next year, because next year Alpha 2 is coming out in 2024. And then set up myself so that once Alpha 2 comes out, I'll be ready for like full on dedicating sleepless nights to it. Okay. For today, I'll end off this morning stream right here. There's other stuff I'll dissect tonight. And even if I can't make it to Genshin by the end of the day, the other two streams end up taking up the rest of my time. I'll still try and finish off the daily stuff here. We'll see what happens. I also might, matters how I feel. If I feel groggy or not. Maybe I'd stream for like all night. Because it's not like I need to wake up early tomorrow. Though I still want to wake up somewhat early tomorrow. We will see what happens. But in like 30 minutes, I'll start my Atelier Ryza stream. So, for the morning stream, that's it. Bye.
つれづれなるままに日暮らし、すずりに向かいて。
She says,